Hey Internet, it's your old friend Dominic here with the All-American Casino Guide, and I'm back with another one of our late night poker videos. In this series, I give some actual coaching to live play done by our All-American Casino Guide crew, and vicariously you can take what I say to them and apply it to your own game and hit it big next time you're at the table. So without further ado, let's take a look at the hands. All right, so here's the first hand. It looks like ace-4 on suit with spades in Horace's hand. Ace-7 over there in RoboClubs playing four-handed. Pretty small table, but ultimately this is a great chance for you to consider more tight play when there's only 4 players at a table. It's not always going to be 8 or 9-handed. Sometimes it's going to be down to just 4, especially when you get closer towards the end of a tournament. So this is great practice for those more close heads-up situations. All right, so let's take a look at how this plays out. All right, so the first act is going to be Horace, who's in for 100, obviously ace-4 on suit. Bluff and calls, looks like everyone calls. So the flop is 2-9-5. No help anywhere whatsoever, just some kind of hand building, but nobody paired up anything, so that's going to be interesting to see if anyone makes any sort of hard stance move this early. So the first to act is PM Star, who's going to check, of course, to be expected. RoboClubs checks, Horace checks. Nope, Horace is still thinking about it. He checks. Bluff and checks. All right, so on the turn we have a Jack of Diamonds, which is going to help out Bluffin's hand and also PM Star's hand, of course. Slight edge over Bluffin with her 10 versus an 8. That's why kicker cards are so important. First to act is PM Star. She's got a pair of jacks. She should at least bet like something. No, she checks. She wants to see what other people have, I guess. Check from RoboClubs, check from Horace. $500 coming from Bluffin, who's not really bluffing. He's got a pair of jacks. Fold from RoboClubs, fold from Horace. Oh, a third jack. That's 3 of a kind for both PM Star and for PM Star. She throws out 600. Bluffin goes to 2 grand. PM Star calls. She takes 5,100 as the pot. Let's see. King 6 offsuit at the bottom of the table. King 4 offsuit over there with Horace's hand. Bluffin's got a pretty good hand. King Jack on suit with hearts. Ace-7 over in PM Star's hand. Sometimes all it takes is an ace. I've said that before. So let's see how this plays out. Ace-7, PM Star's in for $100. So is RoboClubs. Horace is debating if he wants to. Yep, he's in for the big blind. Okay, re-raise to 500 on the option. Okay, we're gonna get a call from PM Star. $400 more from RoboClubs. He's in for it. Horace, you in for it? You got 10-4 off suit. It's a pretty bad hand. Yep, he's going to chase it. 7, King, 8 clubs, all through the entire pile of clubs. Puts Horace at a 4 cards to a flush. That's pretty good. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, you know, close to a straight, or even a straight flush, I guess, there for RoboClubs. That could certainly be something. Pair of 7s for PM Star, pair of kings for Bluffin. Looks like everybody's now feeling like they have a bit of a hand. Horace has the first option. He's got 4 clubs to the flush. He checks. 500 coming from Bluffin, 500 from PM Star. She calls. Horace folds. Okay, next is the Queen of Hearts. Horace, no, Bluffin throws out another 500. PM Star calls. 5 of diamonds on the river card. No help there for anyone. Looks like the pair of kings is going to be holding out pretty strong at this point. Okay. Horace's Bluffin's last option. He goes all in with 5,300, and for some reason PM Star calls with a pair of 7s. I don't quite. She really thought he was bluffing, I guess. I don't know. Next hand here. We have Horace with a pair of 6s, pocket 6s, 7-5 on suit with hearts on RoboClubs, 8-3 on suit with hearts for Bluffin, and Queen King for PM Star. probably put my faith in that pair of sixes. I really have a good feeling about that pair of sixes, especially considering they're in the big blind position. So Bluffin is in for 100, so is PM Star. Looks like everyone's in. Oh, nope. Horace is going to double the big blind to 200. Looks like everyone's good for the money. All right, so the flop is 10-5-4. Quite a few hearts, 2 hearts on the flop. That gives 4 hearts to Bluffin and RoboClubs. All they need is just one more runner card to come up hearts. And they're looking at a nice flush, both players. Of course, one having this, digging out a slight edge over the other. 4-5-6, I mean, I guess it's a runner-runner situation for a straight. Pair of fives. I mean, it's rather interesting to see how this plays out. Pair of kings. Sorry, pair of kings. Pair of tens. Yeah, this looks interesting. How this is I still feel like the pair of sixes is going to win. I still think, even though there's a pair of tens beating them right now, I still think this is going to work out in Horace's favor. I could be wrong, of course. So first to act is RoboClubs checks. Horace with his pair of sixes bets 400. Bluffin calls. PM Star folds with her pair of tens. That's fascinating. Okay, so that puts me even more faith that that pair of sixes is going to win. All right, 3 of spades. So now we're at 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 cards to straight. Still one more card, and Bluffin has a flush, if it's a heart at least. $100 is all that Horace is willing to bet. Bluffin raises the bet to 600. Okay, last card is an 8 of clubs. Oh, wow. So, okay, Bluffin is now, with his river card, has stumbled into 2 pair, which means that pair of sixes has been broken. So I was wrong. It was the player that I had the least amount of faith in winning the hand actually wins the hand. Wow. See, this is how these things go. That's why Texas Hold'em is such a fascinating game. Here comes the next hand. Okay, so we have 7-6 offsuit in Bluffin's hand this time. Queen 5, Ace Jack, 9-10. Pretty much a widespread of like straight draw hands. Queen 5 is just all, the only reason they should stay in the hand is because they're already the big blind. So there's no real reason to get out unless someone throws the pre-flop bet completely out of control, which I don't see any player here being that aggressive right now. Horace has the first option, Ace Jack offsuit. He's in for 100. So is Bluffin. Looks like everyone's in for 100. The flop comes out Queen 9-6. That's going to pair up Bluffin's 6, pair up RoboClub's Queen, pair up PM Star's 9. Nothing, no help there for Horace, of course. PM Star, who's sitting with a pair of 9s, has the first option. She's probably going to check, though, knowing her. Yep, she checks. Queen 5, no help there, just a pair of queens. RoboClubs checks to Horace. Horace checks to Bluffin. Bluffin checks. Here comes the turn card. It's a 6 of hearts, which now means that Bluffin's sitting at a fat 3 pair, 3 of a kind, 3 pair. PM Star checks. RoboClubs, who's sitting with 2 pair now, probably feeling a little bit more confident. Maybe wants to throw out a bet. Nope, he's going to check, 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 checkity, check, check. Last option, Horace, Bluffin throws out 300, which is half the pot, pretty much. Get some calls all around. Because 300 is small enough for, oh, nope, it looks like Holden folds. Last card's the King of Clubs. Again, take a look at the board really quick. You look around, you see that there is a pair on the board, so somebody could have 3 of a kind. I mean, people could always have 3 of a kind if they have a pocket pair, but it becomes increasingly more likely when there's a pair on the board that somebody has 3 of a kind or a full house or even potentially 4 of a kind. There is a remote possibility of a straight draw if someone's holding like 10 jack. That could happen. But other than that, you're pretty... There is a small chance somebody has a flush, but they would have probably bet a little bit heavier on the turn, and they won't probably be waiting for the river. Maybe they will, I don't know. PM Star has the option. She's all in for 4,700. RoboClubs has a tough decision to make. He's got 2 pair, queens and 6s. He's in for 4,700. And of course, Bluffin wins with 2 pair. three of a kind with his 3 6s. So that just goes to show you that it's really important that you always analyze the community pool and really think about the statistical advantage or disadvantage you find yourself in based on what's out there. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below in the comments section. Clickety-clack that like button, pound that big red subscribe button, ring-a-ding-ding that notification bell, and make sweet, sweet love to that share button. Guys, my name's Dominic. This has been the All-American Casino Guide, wishing you luck and reminding you as always, play responsibly.